The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Great to have you with us. We'll see the New York Knicks and the Orlando Magic. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this, Carmelo Anthony.
Well, there's a reason he's one of the top scorers in the league. Melo is so versatile offensively. He gets in that triple threat position, and then it's a kind of a pick-your-poison dilemma for the defender.
Well, he's got a honey-sweet stroke as a jump shooter. He's equally dangerous putting it on the ground or attacking the teeth of the deep or going over top of a good defender. We've seen it all the way back at Syracuse. This guy has gotten better with time. He's one of the elite scorers we've seen in the league in a while.
You look at Orlando, a successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And anytime you can go up 2-0 in a series, it's not a guarantee, but history tells us that you almost always win. So, huge game here tonight.
Well, I'll take it a step further and say whichever team wins this game will go on to win the series, Steve. It's a bold statement to make, but I'm not afraid of bold statements. I do believe that. Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played, inside. I mean, if you can go over the top like that, you've got a great advantage.
Now here's Payton. 6 to shoot. Johnson, the pass to Harris. Basket is good, the assist from Johnson. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so here is New York. Coming to this game after losing on Saturday.
You know, on an ordinary night, I think they would have come out on top in that game. That's how well they played. But they just happened to run into a club that was playing at the top of its game.
And Steve, I think they get the win if that game had been at home instead of on the road.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
New York on D. Now let's find out what head coach Derek Fisher had to say to DB. Doris?
I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Now Smith. After the missed 3 from Johnson. Smith kicks to Dallenberg. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Orlando grabs the miss.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Vucevic a screen on Dallenberg. Harris kicks to Payton. Johnson. Another miss by Johnson. Now here's Calderon. Dallenberg with a screen on Payton. Calderon kicks to Anthony. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Payton drives in. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by Johnson.
This is really ugly, guys. I mean, he can't get anything to go.
Calderon with it. The feed to Carmelo. From the arc. That's good. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Payton drives in. Vucevic. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. The Knicks leading by 4. Now Anthony. He has 7. Here's Smith. And the shot is good. Smith's got his first 2 points.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Here's Payton. Vucevic with the bucket.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. He's got to be relentless.
Now here's Calderon. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, and the block by Johnson. And now Orlando on the break, and he jams it with authority.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Anthony is guarded by Johnson. Anthony dishes to Calderon. Into Smith. Soft touch off the glass. Smith's got his second basket.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Here's Vucevic. Gordon kicks to Johnson. And it's Johnson again missing.
Nothing's going right for him right now. He's kind of lost it here in the quarter.
Calderon with it. Now Payton defending. Calderon passes to D'Alembert. Calderon. Out to Stoudemire. Puts up a three. Good on the shot. Stoudemire's got 5 points so far.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
These fans are in full voice. They just can't get enough of it.
And Steve, it's well-deserved. He's given them plenty to cheer about.
And here is Anthony after the three-pointer from Johnson. Anthony dishes to Smith. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
Oh, he's explosive, Kevin. I mean, a lot of time, all it takes is a basket or two to really get his motor running. And suddenly, he becomes almost impossible to handle.
And Steve, some of the best highlights you're ever going to see are going to come from this guy. Every time he steps on the court, there's a chance he'll perform the dunk of the season.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. Melo is the 3. Amari is at the 4. Calderon and Smith are the 1 and the 2. And it's D'Alembert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Harris. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Calderon with it. Now Payton defending. The drive by Smith. That ball's nice speed this time from Jose Calderon. Calderon's got 3 assists tonight. Johnson with a screen on Calderon. Payton kicks to Harris. Johnson sends the screen for Harris. A finger roll finish at the bucket. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Now here's Calderon. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Lock at 6. Now the dish to Stoudemire. New York needs to get off a shot. And the shot falls short this time.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Gordon, the pass to Johnson. He kicks it to Payton. Orlando moving the ball around. Harris misses.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Anthony against Harris. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividend.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 5. Vucevic dishes to Johnson. That 3 off the mark. The Knicks with the lead. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Garbage man in their last game against the Knicks was superb. He had had 40 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
Catching up on the changes for New York, Jason Smith, he's checked in for Dallenberg. And it's Randolph in for Stoudemire. Randolph, a screen on Payton. That's a 2 from Smith. That falls. Nice speed this time from Jose Calderon. Calderon's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Payton. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. On the wing, Johnson passes it to Gordon. Randolph grabs the board. The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Off the pick. It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Gordon. Shot is off. And New York will come the other way. Smith sets the pick for Anthony. Smith. Pass to Calderon. Pass to Randall. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And now it's a 3-point New York lead. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
That's good.
The defense sagged off, and he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Dishes it to Smith. Launches it. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson with a screen on Calderon. Payton kicks to Harris. Back to Payton. From deep. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Payton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Calderon for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. To the middle. Harris covered by Anthony. And slam dunk by Harris. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 9. Offensive rebound. Smith. And that time, also a missed shot. Orlando leading by 5. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah. Steve, you like groove, don't you?
I do. I love groove, Kevin, and I love the attack mode this team is in, too. I mean, they're really getting into the paint. They're getting whatever they want offensively.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Magic up by 6. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Now, presented by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis.
Some really terrific numbers for Johnson. 13 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
Johnson in a 2-guard. The forwards are Gordon and Harris. Payton is out there with Vucevic. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Now here's Payton. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Calderon. Dallenberg sets a screen for Calderon. Here's Anthony. And it's off the back rim. No good.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Payton passes to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Gordon. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Gordon's got his first bucket in this one. Knicks trail by 6. Anthony right side. Calderon dishes to Carmelo. Back to Calderon. In low to Dallenberg. And he throws it down hard with one hand. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
So it's Orlando now. The Knicks making the shot. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, you can say a lot of good things about him, Kevin, but maybe the best is that he just makes his players better. The guys around him, his passing, his leadership, he just knows how to get the most out of the guys on his squad.
And something else he does that might not wind up in the stat sheet, but is still a big part of his game, his leadership defensively. Collectively, they're a much better team when he's on the floor.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 9. Dallenberg with the screen on Harris. And he gets the bucket.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Here's Payton. Johnson kicks to Payton. Harris. Offline with his 3. And taken away by Johnson. And he gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 6 points.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Knicks trail by 6. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Calderon kicks to Stoudemire. Outside Anthony. Pull from the top of the key. Cannot hit.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Payton passes to Johnson. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Vucevic missing.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
That's blocked. Johnson against Stoudemire. Johnson can't hit.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Smith dishes to Dallenberg. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. 17 seconds. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Number 1, Nikola Vucevic. Amari Stoudemire is 2nd.
Oh, boy, they have been extremely hot, both these guys, and great timing on their part. The playoffs, that's when you want to bring it.
Smith with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Dallenberg. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Dallenberg's got 8 points.
Man, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
Jason Smith, he's checked in for Dallenberg. Payton kicks to Johnson. And there's the pass to Harris. Another miss by Orlando. Knicks trailed by 4. Smith sets the pick for Calderon. He feeds it to Smith. With the lead pass, that drops.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Payton. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Payton's got his 2nd basket of the night. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And here's Calderon. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Stoudemire kicks to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Stoudemire. Right through the D for the layup. Stoudemire's got 9.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Johnson goes in. He dishes it to Vucevic. Back to Johnson. Right side, Gordon. Payton outside. Kicks it to Harris. Feeds to Johnson. He passes to Vucevic. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. The feed to Calderon. For the tie, but they'll get another chance. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Oh, no, you hate to see that.
Here's Augustine off the inbound. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Orlando.
How about the 3-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Johnson with a screen on Anthony. Oladipo, the pass to Johnson. Drops in the tray. Johnson's got 18 points in the game.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Dallenberg sets a screen for Anthony. In low to Dallenberg. Johnson with the block. Back to Gordon. It's Oladipo on the wing. Johnson outside. Out to Harris. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And the shot is good from Johnson. Now it's a 7-point Magic lead.
He's tall for a shooting guard, and he took full advantage of his height on that one.
Anthony kicks to Randolph. The dish now to Ellington. Back to Randolph. He kicks it to Augustine. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 20. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And it's 6 points for Victor Oladipo. Knicks trailed by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Augustine against Oladipo. And Augustine kicks to Dallenberg. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's Oladipo. He has 6. 56 seconds left in the third.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Ellington with it. Johnson's there. And here's Anthony for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his point.
Knicks trailed by 7. Outside Anthony. Passes it to Augustine. 5 to shoot. Randolph, a screen on Oladipo. No one near him. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Johnson. Johnson left side. And Orlando again with the bucket.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin. They need his points, and he's providing them.
Game 5 in the Western Conference semifinals. Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers take on Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Live next Sunday night.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. Magic leading by 9. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Carmelo Anthony and Amari Stoudemire, they're inside. Calderon is out there with Pablo Prigioni. And it's Smith in at the 3. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the Magic. Here's Prigioni. He's guarded by Johnson. A good look from Smith. Gets an open look and hits.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Payton kicks to Harris. Back to Payton. Magic moving the ball around. Harris dishes to Johnson. Pass to Vucevic. That's good. And the Magic lead by 12.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Outside Anthony. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Payton against Calderon. Lets it go from 11. It's taken away by Payton. Pass to Green. It's stolen by Calderon. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Samuel Gallenberg is checked in for New York. Magic leading by 10. It's tipped. It's stolen by Smith. Wide open look. That falls. Nice speed this time from Jose Calderon. Calderon's got his 6th assist on the night. Well, Orlando shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Johnson can't get it to go.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Calderon against Payton. Calderon kicks to Stoudemire. Just 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from Harris. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 for the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Payton throws it down hard. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Calderon kicks to Anthony. Makes the lead pass. It's hauled in by Gordon. Magic leading by 10. Outside Harris. Back to Johnson. Payton outside. Johnson with a screen on Calderon. Payton kicks to Harris. Harris outside. Johnson, the pass to Vucevic. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Smith with the ball, and he gets it to go. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
It's stolen by Calderon. Stoudemire defended by Gordon, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And that one's good.
He's got the touch they needed here as this one goes down to the wire.
Yeah, absolutely. He's 4 for 4, and he knows they need every basket. I would look for them to continue to get the ball in his hands.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, I was able to listen in on what Jacques Vaughn was going over with his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Knicks trailed by 6. Anthony with it, picked up by Harris. Harris against Anthony. 6 to shoot. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, they got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Payton dishes to Johnson. Gordon. And it's blocked by Stoudemire. Now here's Calderon. The pass to Carmelo. Dishes to D'Alembert. Back to Anthony. Puts it up from 15. A second chance effort, and it's blocked by Gordon. They recover it. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Still the Magic ball.
Here's Payton. Johnson with a screen on Calderon. Payton kicks to Harris. He feeds it to Johnson. Inside to Vucevic. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
8 seconds of the shot clock.
And so here is New York. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. D'Alembert sets a screen for Anthony. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Oh, man, they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
And a good one, defensively and offensively. It's been a terrific stretch for him.
Johnson for 3. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 7th assist in the game.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Anthony against Harris. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd. Second team foul.
Orlando on D. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Smith kicks to Calderon. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
Johnson covered by Smith. Johnson the pass to Gordon. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Went for the 2-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
And it's Smith penetrating. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Smith's got 10 points in just the second half.
Much in the clutch. He's 5 for 5 from the field here in the fourth.
Well, they keep giving him the ball, and it's working, so I wouldn't change a thing.
Johnson dishes to Vucevic. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, he has 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
Oh, they have to be. I mean, he's not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, I mean, it's his.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Anthony drives in to tie it up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Here's Payton. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. They grabbed their own miss. Orlando leading. Here's Johnson, and Orlando again with the bucket.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Anthony against Harris. Anthony drives in, and he gets it to go. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd, Clark.
You know, that's exactly what you got to do. Take them out of the equation. Make those fans be quiet.
Yep, and that's exactly what he did.
Johnson kicks to Vucevic. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. 1:12 left to play here in the fourth. Anthony against Harris. Anthony, the pass to Calderon. Pocket 6. Stoudemire left side. He dishes it to Carmelo. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Payton dishes to Johnson. Feeds to Harris. Back to Johnson. Harris outside. Payton. They get it back. Kicks it to Harris. "19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter." Payton passes to Johnson. He passes to Vucevic. Second shot opportunity, and the shot is long.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Here's Anthony. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
Time for us to say so long. Thanks for watching our coverage of the second round of the NBA playoffs. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long as we present the Jordan Player of the Game.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
You guys took care of business at home, winning the first 2 games and putting the pressure on the other guys to hold serve on their home court. What's the plan for this team to try to steal one on the road?
I don't think there's any specific plan. We just need to go out there and try to win the game, plain and simple. We just got to keep playing our style of ball. We can't get caught up in trying to do something extra to win on the road. That's not what won us these first 2 games. Stick to what we've done already and we'll be fine.